Hi, Ken Coscia here, founder of the Trust Your Intuition Academy, as well as the lead instructor and international training director for the Silva Method. I am so glad you're here and thank you for watching, because today I want to introduce you to one of the topics near and dear to my heart that I trust and believe you will find to be, if you haven't already, so important. Intuition, gut feeling, hunch. You know, that inner compass that we all have, that inner Google, if you will, that guiding wisdom that's so important in our life today, especially with all the uncertainty and challenges. Whether you're building a business, you're an entrepreneur, wanting to enrich in your relationships, wanting to find and attract a soulmate, you make decisions every day of your life. And like me, you've probably heard more times than you can remember, trust your gut. Trust your intuition. What's in your heart? But what's missing is, how the heck do I know that what I'm feeling, thinking, is actually viable, trustable, reliable intuition, or nothing more than wishful thinking? Which is a question that I hear all the time with that. So in today's video, I want to introduce you and invite you to get 3 training videos on this very topic that I'm offering you here as a way to introduce you to the Lost Sense, Intuition in You, my new online course that I'm making available to you. For me, this is an important topic, like I said, because I've been doing this work since 1971. Up close and personal with people in live trainings and coaching. Over 200,000 people. Through the Silva Method, I've traveled the globe. And I can tell you that in all these years, when I first started, I was skeptical. I had no clue about intuition. What? And yet, as I got involved, I was able to, using what I learned, transform my failing grades at Boston University to nearly straight A's. To attract in my life opportunities, synchronicities, to become one of the best, first training with, being mentored by the best of the best. Jose Silva himself selected me out of thousands of instructors way back in 1984 to become part of his elite staff, where there were only 4 people in the world. I am so blessed, so fortunate. I feel such a gratitude in my heart for that opportunity, because he saw in me what I didn't see in myself. And I've worked with over 200,000 people, some of them trance mediums, psychics, intuitive counselors. Some of them got their start with me and became best-selling authors. People, even scientists, engineers, stay-at-home moms, people who do this kind of work, people just like you and me, some of whom never had no clue about this. So I've been a student of consciousness, a student of flow state, a student of developing and awakening your intuition all that time. And I can tell you that there are characteristics. I have observed what I call the 12 focusing principles. The only difference between you, me, and those best-selling authors on intuition, those people who command huge fees to be guided, for you to get guidance from them in their coaching intuitively, is awareness, understanding about it, and training and practice. So with the right kind of training, you can indeed develop this, and that's my observation. So these 12 focusing principles that you'll learn in video number 1 will teach you how to activate your intuition, how to become more consciously aware, and how to begin to recognize the markers, the distinctions between intuition that can guide you and what's nothing more than wishful thinking, and more. So I've really kind of made it a science. It's what I've been doing. I've worked with a couple of 100,000 people, I told you, some of them athletes, artists, musicians, some of them famous dancers. And I've come to also realize that creative expression comes from the same place, subjectively speaking, as intuition. And most of our society dismisses it, puts it aside. So I want you to know that you have this ability as much as anybody else. What may be missing is the conscious awareness and the training and the practice. And I can and want to help you with that. So fast forward to the present. Imagine the possibilities for you in your life. I mentioned synchronicities. People who know me, some of them acquaintances, not good friends, but sometimes even friends, get a little bit annoyed with me. They say, you always come out smelling like a rose. I've been labeled as someone who's very lucky. Even under extreme adversity and challenges, I have to say I feel very deep gratitude that I've been able to come out of it smelling like a rose. I've built my whole life on doing what I love and helping people, traveling the world, in being my own boss, being self-employed, raising a family of 3 with my wife. In fact, even meeting my wife, we've been together 45 years. There's a series of synchronicities. Even getting to work with Jose Silva and being mentored by the best of the best. And even right up to the present, working with some of the thought leaders and making deep, lasting connections. So what people often call good luck, I don't believe in good luck. I liken it to the flow state. You know, that state of being. When we're in it, it seems like the universe has got our back. When we succeed in being at our best, some decades ago it was called being in the zone. And when you're in the zone, you hit all your marks. And when you hit all your marks, you're at your best. You're at peak performance. You're more productive. You excel. And you seem to experience what others call good luck. So what about you? What are some of the moments in your life, those moments of excellence when you've been at your best? Where you kind of scratch your head and say, where did that come from? Or sometimes you look up and say, somebody upstairs must be watching out for me. You know, we all have these interesting expressions, and I'm not meaning to minimize it. I'm a great believer that when we're in the zone, when we're in flow state, when we are aligned with our values, with our purpose, we tend to get into that state where we're at our best and we bring it forward. So imagine what that would mean for you. If you're in sales, if you're building a business, you're an entrepreneur, you couldn't put a value on it because you make decisions every day of your life. Even just picking a vacation spot, picking a course curriculum that you're interested in studying, making investments, whoa, that's another whole topic for you. Attracting your soulmate. Every waking moment we are involved in making a decision on what course to take, what action to take, what direction to move in. You get where I'm going with this? Now, I don't claim to be perfect, but when we can take the whole brain experience of your logic, your reasoning, your critical thinking skills that we all are blessed with the frontal lobes, and that gut, that intuitive expression that goes beyond what we know physically, that goes beyond what we can see, hear, taste, and touch. Imagine the possibilities. You are far more than what you appear to be. I've also identified distortions. I've made this my life in examining it and practicing it and helping others. And there are distortions to the truth. It's a daunting task sometimes because we get confused. And I'm going to teach you in video number 2 how to recognize those distortions and how to overcome them so that you can get truly a clearer, purer intuition, if you will, so that you make better, wiser decisions. Have more good luck. Be in the right place at the right time more frequently. Also, there are applications. You know, it's a spiritual soup. People can get lost in it because it's fascinating when you read the books. You know, and these authors, they tell fantastic stories. And yet they stop short in telling us how to actually do it in our own lives. That's my specialty. That's where I'm an expert. That's where I've helped countless people. So in video number 3, we'll look at applications, case studies. And then there's even a bonus 4th video. So guys, thank you for listening. Click the link below and get started right now. I want to offer you these 3 training videos. They're free. And then the 4th video will come also. And I look forward to seeing you there on the inside. And remember, you are far more than what you appear to be. And things are not always what they appear to be. In fact, activate, develop, learn to trust your intuition, and you'll be more likely to get to the truth. And before closing on a little more serious note, our world at times seems like it's gone crazy. There's such a high level of uncertainty. There's such needed reform, desperately needed, in just about every arena, not just politically, economically, in all of our institutions. And some things seem they're just not fair. And the media has a predisposition to the negative. And there's so much misinformation on the internet, and misguided information, and superstitions, and false limiting beliefs. It's really a big, huge challenge to get to the truth. And I'd like to help you with that. And I believe and know I can if you just give me a chance. Because when you get to the truth, you'll be guided more. You'll be in alignment with your purpose, your values, your moral compass, and that compass that guides you to make more winning decisions. So guys, click the link below or wherever it appears on this page and opt in, get access to the 3 free training videos, find out more, and I'd really appreciate some comments from you. And if you find this of value, share it with other people, please. Let them know about it so I can get my word out. I'm kind of new at making these online offers, and I'd like to do this with you. Let's do this together. So thanks again. Until the next video, remember, you're far more than what you appear to be. In fact, you are better.